Hey guys, I'm Koi, and today I'm going to be talking about the Pill Club. First off, I just wanted to say this is not sponsored, even though I wish it was. We're just not quite there yet. Anyway, so I initially first started using the Pill Club when I moved out of my parents' house and moved back to Hawaii. I was still young enough to be on my parents' insurance. However, it was mainland insurance, and I lived in Hawaii, so I wouldn't be able to use it to go to a doctor and get a birth control prescription. I would only be able to use it for like emergency services. So that's when I first started using the Pill Club. Now I have my own insurance, but I still use the Pill Club for two reasons. One of them is it's convenient. I don't have to leave my house. I hate leaving my house, so it's a win-win. Two is the main reason, and that is because I am terrified of going to the doctors. Terrified. I'm terrified of going to the doctors. I'm terrified of making an appointment. I still don't really know how insurance and everything works. So the Pill Club just lets me avoid all of that. And I know I should be able to do all that on my own. I should be able to make myself an appointment. I should be able to go to the doctors without being scared. But if I don't have to, why would I? That's where the Pill Club comes into play, okay? You don't have to talk to anyone. Okay, if I remember correctly, all you have to do is go to the website. You're gonna have to fill out some forms, like medical record kind of forms. They're gonna ask your medical history, if you've had any history of high blood pressure, blood clots, stroke, stuff like that. And then after you fill out all that information, they're gonna ask you if you want to skip your period. Personally, as much as I hate getting my period, I like getting that gift every month, knowing that I'm not pregnant. So I choose the ones where you don't skip the period, just for my own peace of mind. But if it's okay, because when I do take the pill, it makes my period so much lighter anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And if you do want to skip it, they have that, so it's great. Then you have to give them your ID and insurance info, so just picture front and back of both the cards. Then they're gonna ask you what type of birth control you want. I already know what kind I want, I already know what brand. If you don't know what brand, I'm sure they just give you like a generic one. Okay, so after you filled out all that info and submitted it, it gets sent off to their team to be processed. For me, it took 3 days to get approved. I got a little text saying I got approved and has a ton of info, FAQs, everything. So after it gets approved, it needs to be processed by the pharmacy before they can ship it to your house. So for me, the processing time took 10 days before I got the notification that it was being shipped. So 3 days to get an approval, 10 days to be shipped, and then it took 6 days to get to my house, which is in Hawaii, so that's really not that bad. So all in all, that took 19 days to get it, which might seem a little long, but like at the end of the day, I didn't have to leave my house, I didn't have to see a doctor, so for me, it's totally worth it, like totally worth it. Okay, so here is the packaging. It's super cute pink packaging, and it is super discreet, so if you're worried about that, you don't need to be. This is what it looks like. Like look, it doesn't even say the Pill Club, it just says TPC. Yeah, let's see what's inside. Whoa. OMG. Birth control galore. What the fuck? Oh my god, they gave me so much stuff. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so what should we start off with? Okay, let's start off with the cute stuff because they give you little stickers. They give you little My Doll and some dark chocolate. So I'm sure you've seen them on Instagram or something where it's like, you get goodies shipped to you each month. I got one goodie, so that's, you know, a little, I'm just kidding. But I think my insurance covered me for a 12-month supply. So I'm sure if your insurance only covered you to get 1 month at a time, you probably would get a little goodie each month. So I'm not tripping. But anyways, this is the birth control that I got. It is the generic version for Yaz. So a little backstory, I first started going on birth control probably 5 or 6 years ago. When I was a teen, I had horrible cystic acne. Nothing was helping. Like, nothing was helping. And I went on a birth control called orthotricycline. And it was amazing. It cleared my skin. It was great. Like, my skin had never looked better. But for some reason, it gave me super heavy periods. Like, it was unbearable. Like, I would literally leak through a tampon in like an hour. So it was kind of like clear skin, or like the Shining elevator scene, Niagara Falls. And it was like, it was awful because before that I had a super light period, no problems. And, you know, I just got to a point where I'd ruined so many pairs of underwear that I was like, okay, I have to figure out something different. So I just thought maybe switching birth control would help. And it did. So, okay, so yeah, this is the one, this is the newest one that I've been using for like the last year. When you're filling out your form and they ask you what type of birth control you want, I said Yaz because I heard it was good for acne, and they just give you the generic one because it's the cheapest one. So here is my, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's more. 11. Okay, so I get an 11-month supply, pretty much a year. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I get an 11th month supply. So that is great because I don't have to go to the pharmacy. Like, I can just keep this in my medicine cabinet and have it good to go for a whole year. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh. That's what it looks like. It comes with a bunch of instructions that I'm not going to read. And yeah, that's pretty much your birth control. Then the other amazing thing that the Pill Club does is they see if your insurance will cover the morning after pill. And I guess mine does, and look how much they gave me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 morning after pills. Emergency contraceptive. I mean, it's not like, it is Plan B, it's just the generic version. This is what it's called. That is the generic version of Plan B. So it contains 1 tablet, and you just take this after having unprotected sex within like 3 days, and what do you know, baby's gone. And this stuff, if you go to a pharmacy and try to buy it, first off, it's like protected better than the Capitol building. Like, you could get out of jail easier than you could steal a morning after pill, and it's like 60 bucks, 60, 80 bucks, 40 to 60 to 80 bucks. I'm not too sure, it's been a while. But, and I got all this for free, and look how many I have. Like, oh my god. Now, I don't know, maybe my insurance is like pretty normal, I don't know. So, of course, it's going to depend on your insurance, what you get and how many you get. I remember the first time I got this with my parents' insurance, I only got 2 morning after pills, which is still pretty dope. Like, you know, like, that's pretty dope. Free stuff is the best. Okay, so I know it might seem a little sketchy to get any kind of medication off of the internet, especially something as important as birth control, but let me tell you, this stuff works. Like, I am living proof. How do I put this delicately? This pill, this birth control pill from the Pill Club, is the only form of contraception that me and my boyfriend use for like the last 2 years. We don't use any other method. Nothing. And I'm still baby free. So, overall, I have had nothing but good experience from the Pill Club. I 100% recommend them if you are like too scared to go to a doctor, you don't want your parents to find out you're taking birth control, you don't like leaving your house. Like, 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm gonna eat this dark chocolate soon. I'm gonna feel very protected with these. I'm gonna have my pain relieved with these. And I have a sticker and info. I mean, of course, do your own research, find out what's best for you. I'm not a doctor, I think we all know that, not even close. So if you get anything from this video, just know that for me, the Pill Club works great and I love it. And if the Pill Club is watching this, I am yet again asking for a donation. It's tough out here, okay? And I think you guys might be making money. I don't really know how this works, but hey, if you want to throw a girl a bone, I'll catch it. Alright, well, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions about my experience using birth control or just birth control in general, I'm pretty experienced in the birth control field. The birth control pill field. I've never done like a shot or IUD or anything like that. So if you have any questions about the pill, I'll do my best to answer them. Again, I'm not a doctor or nurse, just here to help. And yeah, that's everything.